Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Washington Examiner article. Hillary Clinton's most loyal aide now wants Michael Avenatti in 2020. Hillary for America chairman, or person who started Hillary for America, the super PAC, was working very closely with Michael Avenatti, the lawyer for Stormy Daniels. Okay, this is interesting. For a number of reasons. You have one question, American greatness. Was Hillary Clinton paying Michael Avenatti? There's an American greatness article. Did Hillary Clinton or the Democratic National Committee ever pay Michael Avenatti? The question isn't exactly new. That's an American greatness article. But you have a Washington Examiner, American greatness. You have who is paying Michael Avenatti, The Hill. And this is by Mark Penn. He wants to make the discussion all about Michael Cohen, President Trump's personal attorney. Avenatti needs to come forward with exactly who is financing his operation, who his sources were for detailed banking information, and whether he really is an attorney solely representing Stormy Daniels or just using her as a cover to wage a political operation. This is an article in The Hill by Mark Penn. Excellent political advisor, used to be a political advisor for the Clintons. Then there's Politico articles that we talked about in the segment prior to this one. Okay, where Hillary for America, the super PAC, is linked directly to helping Avenatti. So if you go to my segment prior to this one, you can actually see the two, and it'll be below in the description section of this segment as well. Very bizarre that you have a super PAC or any people associated with a super PAC. So the segment prior to this one is Clinton worked with Stormy Daniels to frame Trump with super PAC. According to the Daily Mail and Politico. Daily Mail, Stormy Daniels' lawyer, Michael Avenatti, is 90 to 95% sure he's running in 2020, says Hillary Clinton's super PAC founder, who's backing him. Politico, Avenatti quietly builds 2020 machine. Okay, I'm reading off these articles because it's not rocket science. You have a public relations machine. No, I'm not saying that Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton called Michael Avenatti or Stormy Daniels directly. That's not the way things are done. They purchased a Steele dossier through like 5 different people, and then they got fined eventually by the FEC. It wasn't Trump who got fined by the FEC. It was Clinton and the DNC. And then they said, of course, 2016, it was a fair and neutral primary. I was the biggest Bernie Sanders booster on the internet, according to the Huffington Post. I was the unofficial scribe of Sanders' most hardcore voters, according to the Washington Post. All of these receipts in terms of the American Greatness article, a Politico article, Daily Mail article, the article by Mark Penn in The Hill. Okay. I was a contributor to The Hill as well. So the point is, ladies and gentlemen, you can read my writing on hagoodman.com and The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, other publications. Become part of a newsletter there. Hit subscribe right now. Why was Michael Avenatti linked to a super PAC for Hillary Clinton? Okay? That is an important question to ask. All they have to do, Jim Jordan is already asking that question. James Comer is already asking that question, not only of the super PAC, or likely in the future of the super PAC, but also of the district attorney in Manhattan, prosecutors in New York, who are all liberal Democrats. It's a political machine. Even Andrew Cuomo is backing Trump on this. So you have the Daily Mail article, Stormy Daniels' lawyer Michael Avenatti is 99 to 95% sure he's running in 2020, says Hillary Clinton's super PAC founder. So, ready for Hillary, super PAC, linked to Avenatti while he was representing Stormy Daniels. Hillary Clinton purchasing the Steele dossier. Hillary Clinton sending Michael Sussman to spread phony allegations about Trump and servers. Okay, when Democrats are caught in the act, that's just politics. But then when Trump says something hyperbolic, oh my God, Trump, oh my God. So they're very, very good at waging a very nasty battle at people. And they have a lot of public relations. They have an entire public relations apparatus at their disposal. They even had all of Twitter. Okay, up until recently, until Elon Musk saved this country from a Twitter that was just an extension of the Democratic Party. Just like Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, MSNBC, CNN, The Washington Post, The New York Times, The Atlantic. Is there a difference in an article written in Rolling Stone, Vanity Fair, Esquire, or The Atlantic, or Washington Post, or MSNBC, CNN? It's the same article. It's the same headline. Trump bad. Trump said something bad. Democrats good. Every joke on SNL is almost always about Trump. Jimmy Kimmel devotes his life to taking a gigantic dump on Trump all the time. And so you have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where Stormy Daniels is linked to Hillary Clinton's super PAC. Not only that, in the Politico article, there are numerous political advisors, former political advisors for the Clintons, who worked with Avenatti. Obviously, Stormy Daniels is linked to this. If her lawyer is being advised by Hillary Clinton's advisors or Bill Clinton's advisors, the Democratic Party brass or whatever the influential Democratic Party donors or super PACs or public relations executives, obviously you have a conflict of interest. Stormy Daniels can't be this objective witness against Trump. Okay? They had they likely did have a consensual romantic relationship. He didn't commit a crime, Trump. They're trying to say it's an FEC violation. It can't be an FEC violation if it was personal in nature. If it was personal in nature, the FEC statute states it's not a violation. So how on earth is Alvin Bragg in Manhattan going to indict Trump on an FEC violation when there's potential FEC violations with a super PAC possibly influencing Stormy Daniels through her lawyer? And then you have, possibly, can't say with certainty, but high to moderate confidence, like the intelligence assessments against Trump, high to moderate confidence. Any allegation against Trump is just based on confidence. There is no direct evidence that Trump did any of these bad things or criminal activity. There were servers for Hillary, so Hillary Clinton's going to be the 24 nominee. She had servers that siphoned top secret and special access program intelligence and classified data outside of the United States government. I wrote about this in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, other publications. Okay, so nobody cares. See, again, I don't judge the Clintons or Democrats from this moral perspective, even though what they do is quite immoral in many cases. What I do say is, of course, they did commit crimes. They're not indicted because you have James Comey, the Honorable James Comey, saying, although there's potential violations of the legal statutes, no reasonable prosecutor would indict. The Honorable James Comey never explained how the classified data ended up on those servers. That is a criminal act, ladies and gentlemen. It's also a national security nightmare. How on earth do you have secret private service outside the U.S. government siphoning classified data? Then they go after Trump with Mar-a-Lago. He's a former president. He can declassify anything he wants. He's not a Secretary of State with servers. He's not Hunter with incriminating laptop emails. Gives 10% to Joe, and he has emails asking him for influence on behalf of another company with 150 suspicious banking transactions, millions upon millions of dollars working with intelligence, working alongside intelligence operations run by adversarial countries. This is the New York Post reporting, Daily Mail. It's not like a conspiratorial theory. It's all there. The evidence, you can indict tomorrow Hillary or Hunter. It's not going to happen because they're Democrats and because they have all of media and because the reasonable prosecutors always seem to Hunter could very well be indicted. James Comey saved Hillary Clinton. Then he wrote the Comey letter, which tanked the campaign. He actually did Clinton a big favor, James Comey, by not recommending indictments, which he should have. But anyway, the point is, yet again, this links to Clinton. Hit subscribe to this channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Share this